the old legislative basis. Any new legislative drafting which should be collected should also address the issue of police and the justice system, the law enforcement institution, because the picture I receive from communities concerned is very dramatic. It's very dramatic. So police and justice, their role in fighting racism and the way they have been behaving or they are perceived by minorities is a central point in the whole picture. And lastly, I recommended that the US, in revisiting its legal basis to combat racism, take into account the need to link the combat against racism to the construction of a truly multicultural society, a democratic and interactive society, with the aim of promoting the living together. The living together approach should be a fundamental, a principle, or aim, objective in revamping the legal basis to combat racism. Because as I said, combating racism is not only eliminating prejudice, but promoting interaction, that people get together, live together, share emotion together. And now, last point, in my recommendation, I suggested to the US government that given the international dimension of the rise of racism is rising everywhere. Hate crimes is rising, political instrumentalism is rising. I recommend it strongly to the US to play a more positive role in remobilizing the international community against racism. Because racism can have to be combated nationally, but it has also to be combated internationally, because the source of racism is everywhere. We saw it in South Africa last week, in Kenya recently, in Europe, in Asia, elsewhere. There has to be an urgent international remobilization. This is why I suggested that given the legacy of combating racism, which this society has is part of its legacy, the combat against racism, the very painful legacy of combating racism, the experience the US society has gained in combating racism, the painful legacy, has to be a part of the process of international remobilization. This is why I recommended finally that the US participate fully to the review